The All Progressives Congress has postponed its national convention to March 26, 2022. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are the top 10 stories now. At number 10, the leader of the All Progressives Congress and 2023 presidential candidate, Bola Ahmed TINUBU, has informed Nigerian youths that they will become presidents of the country, but that would be after he has become one. Mr. TINUBU, who spoke on Sunday when he visited the Alaafin of Oyo, Lamidi Adeyemi, at his palace, asked the youths to create room for elderly people. The 69-year-old politician said, "You will grow old and become president, but I will become the president first." Since the declaration of his ambition to become president next year, Mr. TINUBU has been paying courtesy visits to prominent figures in the country. In January, he visited President Muhammadu Buhari. He also visited Minna, Niger State, to see former military head of state Ibrahim Babangida, Niger State Governor Abubakar Sani Bello, as well as other state elders. At number 9, the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control has intercepted large quantities of contaminated animal hides and skins, popularly known as PONMO, imported into the country through Lagos State. The agency said it arrested 7 persons involved in the importation of the deadly product. The Director General of NAFDAC, Professor Mojisola Adeyeye, in a statement on Sunday, warned the general public, particularly consumers of PONMO, against the activities of some unscrupulous businessmen and traders who are selling industrial animal hides as food articles. Adeyeye disclosed that the NAFDAC investigation and enforcement officials swiftly carried out intelligence gathering around certain locations where the alleged products were being warehoused and sold. She said a raid of 6 identified locations led to the seizure of 120 tons of the dangerous products and the arrest of 7 suspects who are currently under investigation. At number 8, the National Agency for the Prohibition of Trafficking in Persons, in collaboration with the Network Against Child Trafficking, Abuse and Labor, have secured the release of 15 Nigerian girls trafficked to Mali. The girls were released with the support of Action Against Trafficking in Persons and Smuggling of Migrants in Nigeria. NAPTIP Director General Fatima Waziri Aziz, who spoke during the arrival of the victims on Sunday at the Nnamdi Azikiwe Airport, Abuja, stated that the return of the girls was achieved through collaborative effort. At number 7, Enugu State Government has declared Wednesday, February 23rd, Work-Free Day due to the local government elections scheduled to hold in the state. This was announced in a statement issued by the Special Advisor to the Governor on Information, Steve Oruro. The statement revealed the work-free day would begin by 8 a.m. and end 4 p.m. to allow the people exercise their constitutional suffrage. At number 6, a federal high court in Abuja has dismissed a suit seeking to challenge the eligibility of former Vice President Atiku Abubakar to contest for president in the 2023 general elections. Delivering judgment on the suit on Monday, Justice Inyang Ekwo dismissed it on the grounds that the plaintiff that instituted the case lacked the legal right to do so. Justice Ekwo described the plaintiff as a busybody and meddlesome interloper. Recall that a group called Incorporated Trustees of Egalitarian Mission for Africa had sued Atiku, the People's Democratic Party, the Independent National Electoral Commission, and the Attorney General of the Federation as first to fourth respondents, respectively. The group challenged Atiku's eligibility to contest for presidency on the grounds that he was not a Nigerian citizen by birth. At number 5, the suspended Deputy Commissioner of Police, ABBA KYARI, who is currently in the custody of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency over his alleged involvement in drug trafficking, took the federal government to court on Monday. KYARI asked the court to compel the NDLEA to grant him bail on health grounds, pending the hearing and determination of his fundamental right enforcement application. In an ex parte motion filed through his lawyer, Mrs. P.O. Ikenna, the embattled former head of the Police Intelligence Response Team told the court that he was being held on the basis of a false allegation that was leveled against him. When the case was called up on Monday, Justice Inyang Ekwo noted that the suit contained some averments that would require the federal government's response. Justice Ekwo, however, adjourned the case till February 24th for hearing. At number 4, a coalition of interns at the Gombe State Specialist Hospital staged a peaceful protest on Monday over several months of unpaid allowances. The group, made up of intern pharmacists, nurses, radiographers, physiotherapists, medical laboratory scientists, amongst others, called on the governor of Gombe State, Mohammed Inuwa, to have mercy and kindly hurry up necessary payments of their accrued allowances, running into 13 months. The aggrieved interns complained that the failure of the state government to duly pay their allowances had left many stranded and weary, as they could no longer cater for their basic needs. At number 3, the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited has again reassured Nigerians that the distribution of premium motor spirit would soon normalize, as the company was expecting over 2.3 billion litres of petrol in the country by the end of February. The NNPC Group Executive Director Downstream, Adetunji Adeyemi, who gave the assurance at a briefing in Abuja, added that over 1 billion litres of the product were currently being distributed nationwide. Mr. Adeyemi stated that the product being dispensed at various filling stations in the country was safe, as the expected 2.3 billion litres would restore the sufficiency level above the national target of 30 days. He further explained that in order to accelerate PMS distribution across the country, the company had commenced 24 hours operations at its depots and retail outlets. At number 2, improvised explosives believed to be planted by terrorists went off at Galadima Kogo community in Shiroro local government area of Niger State on Monday. The explosion occurred few hours after bandits invaded 3 communities in the state, few meters away from Galadima Kogo. Details of the attack were sketchy as of the time this report was filed, but the co-convener of concerned Shiroro youths, Abubakar Yusuf Koki, said many people might have been killed in the incident. Finally, at number 1, the All Progressives Congress has postponed its national convention to March 26, 2022. The postponement was contained in a letter APC wrote to the Independent National Electoral Commission, informing the electoral body of its intention to conduct its zonal congress on March 26, 2022. The ruling party informed INEC that the earlier convention slated for February 26, 2022 may no longer hold. In the letter dated February 21st and signed by the chairman APC Caretaker Committee, Mai Malabuni, and the secretary, John Akpanudo-Edege, the party informed the commission that this new congress will supersede the earlier letter. Always remember to wear your mask, wash your hands, and stay safe. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.